In Much Ado About Nothing, Hero, one of the young lovers, is given some perfumed gloves by her betrothed, Claudio. And she mentions this before the wedding, and she points it out to Beatrice. Now, the gloves that we have in our production are rather old, and they're also special and sentimental. They belong to Sheila Allen, a retired Royal Shakespeare Company actress. She was also my mentor and my landlady when I lived in London. I first met her when I was doing a summer school at RADA, and she was teaching the sonnets class. I arrived late, and Sheila lambasted me for a good 10 minutes in front of everybody, letting me know about the formalities of the profession and how essential it is to respect those formalities. Of course, I hated her for about 2 weeks, but her classes were so exceptional, and her history and her background and her experience was quite overwhelming. And I then realised she was someone that was well worth keeping on side. So I actually then asked her to help me get into drama school in London. And so I visited her multiple times. I went to her little house in Swiss Cottage, and she helped me with my monologues for entrance for drama school. And she lived up the road from the Central School of Speech and Drama. So when I got into Central, with her help, she offered for me to be a lodger in her loft. So for my first couple of years, I was lucky enough to have to live in a home with an actress and have all these beautiful historical and theatrical things around the house, and then also people dropping through all the time. She unfortunately passed away while I was living there, and that was a difficult time for me because she meant so much to me, and she became like my family. Her sons very kindly let me have some of her belongings, and included in that are these white gloves. So I knew immediately that I wanted to have them in the production. And Sheila was the one who taught me line endings, and in fact one of the first things that this company did when we got together was all put up with me talking about line endings and showing everyone and telling everyone how to do it. And that's quite special and important for me because that really was the beginning of my journey and my love for Shakespeare, and Sheila was the one who showed that to me. So it means a huge amount for me to have these gloves in the show. So when you see them in Act 2, look out for them, and you'll know that they've got a lot more meaning than just a little bit of business for an actor.